We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago White Sox. It's Interleague Baseball next on MLB Network. David Hernandez will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Another 0-2 coming. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's another 1-2. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Stephen Strasberg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Stephen Strasberg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, Great curveball and great slider. Very, very rarely you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Stephen Strasberg's.
Now to the plate, Charlie Tilson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Turner has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Standing in, Yoan Moncada. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here is Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia.
First pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Wieters is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
From the stretch. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada fields it cleanly. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting check. Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nationals go quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Jose Abreu. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jose Abreu.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Settling in now, Nicky Delmonico. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Kendrick ranging back. See you later, over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 2 gone. At the plate, Leury Garcia will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Harper, still ranging back. And goodbye, this one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now, and the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Batting 9th, third baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
In now, Yolmer Sanchez.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
That gets down, and the inning continues. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 2 full. White Sox on top, 3-0. Here's Matt Adams now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Adams leads off second with nobody out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Sliced hard on the ground, fielded by Abreu, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting ninth, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Digging in now, Matt Wieters. First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Popped him up. Anderson over to his right, makes the play, and there are two gone now. At the plate, Trey Turner, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And the White Sox are out in front, 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground to short. Turner loves it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail.
Striding in, Avisail Garcia. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here's a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Every center fielder dreads this kind of a play, right? The ball's hit right at him and over his head. He turns and runs, leaps for it, but just can't make the play. It ends up coming off the wall, and by the time he can get the ball back in, it was a guaranteed triple.
Stepping in now, Wellington Castillo.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And now Bryce Harper.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Drilled down the line, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt.
Digging in, Matt Adams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Nationals 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Nicky Delmonico, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder, Leori.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Leori Garcia. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hit back up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. Popped him up. Rendon moving to his left. And that's the third out. White Sox strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Howie Kendrick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Howie Kendrick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Line drive to center field. Tilson is right there, one down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Wieters. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Xavier Cedeno, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Xavier Cedeno.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Nationals gone in order. They're down 3-2. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada.
For the White Sox, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Had a long way to go to make that running catch. And here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. So here is Avisail Garcia, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Murphy. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Eaton going back. Gone! It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu, and it's given the White Sox a 4-2 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now is Adam Eaton.
Leading off with an action.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And now pitch on the way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Now
Wow.
batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung out and missed. So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Sanchez has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 4-2. Now at the plate, Nicky Delmonico. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Nicky Delmonico.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Chicago.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kendrick moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Leury Garcia will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Carlos Sanchez.
Standing in now, Yomer Sanchez. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going up for him.
Eddie Romero trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Charlie Tilson will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Rendon in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. White Sox strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Garcia moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fouled off. 1-1. Line drive to left. Garcia will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In there for strike 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nationals gone in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Wieters is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the White Sox.
So here is Avisail Garcia, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is there, 2 gone. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Left fielder.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting. Catcher. Matt.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. In now is Adam Eaton. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring in time is...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nationals lead 1. They trail it here 4-2. Sean Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27. Sean Kelly.
Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Wellington. Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did that.
Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Nicky Delmonico tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Kelly stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 13th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here comes another 0-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
It was a single for him in his last at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Third baseman, number 5.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yomer Sanchez. His past history with Sean Kelly, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 0-1. High and deep to right center. Eaton going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Charlie Tilson now comes forward as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Hendrick. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
From the stretch. Sliders in for a strike. 3 runs already home here. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9th inning coming up. The White Sox lead this one 7-2. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. In his career, Harper is sitting on 150 home runs to this point in his career. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. curveball grounded towards second. Moncada has it. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Popped him up. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Chicago White Sox get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Xavier Cedeno is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.